Hey, what's up, mega fans? It's the end of my first full week here at the house. Deborah left on Sunday to go back to Atlanta, and I just thought this would be a good time to do a quick video and show you guys what I've been up to. So I'm outside this morning. Sun's been out past couple of days, which has been great because I've been doing some landscaping, trimming back a lot of holly. So this the holly tree that we've cut sends down berries and shooters, and it's basically we've got holly cropping up everywhere. So that's been something I've been working on. A lot of landscaping. The girls and I have a sort of routine. So I feed them, I pick up their eggs, and then they wander around as a group for most of the morning, just strolling around, getting bugs and worms and stuff, and then they head back to the coop for the afternoon and chill. Another thing that I'm going to have to work on is the overflow stream. So we have this little stream behind me. So basically we have a pond, and we have a little overflow stream, and it's been raining so much this season that the stream has itself overflowed. So it's about maybe a foot deep at the deepest. And so what I think I'm going to eventually do is have somebody out here with an excavator to extend it past the fence on the other side, and also deepen it on this side to hopefully take care of some of the drainage. I think I showed you guys on the house tour that I have these two workshops, and one of them I retained as a workshop. It was the previous owner, super nice guy, had an awful lot of great tools, and so he left me a lot of his power tools, and then I combined those with my own, and it looks kind of messy in here, kind of organized as a workshop should. Got a new air compressor for spray for paint, and for pneumatic nail gun, thanks to Deborah. I have a lot of nice wood that I've disassembled from other rooms, mostly shelves. And it's just been really nice to have a lot of these power tools to help me do some demo and reno this past week. It's been great. The other shed, as I said I was going to do, has been turned into my gym. So this worked out really well. I've got some nice space. I have Wi-Fi in here. I haven't yet hooked up the TV. Hi, ladies. Yeah, good morning to you too. So I haven't yet hooked up the TV. That'll go up there. But I was able to run extension cables and everything. So I have my treadmill. I have my squat rack. I have my ab work and my pull-up bar, and I have my climbing machine, not yet built. I was going to originally take out all these shelves, but then I figured out, well, they're actually perfectly sized to store things like my exercise bench and my plyo step bar and my heater. And thank you, Deborah. She got this for me from Home Depot. It's a little refrigerator. And by the way, those water bottles were those were stocked at the old house for in case we had a power outage, and we do need to switch out water bottles occasionally. So I'm not going to be wasteful and consume water bottles from now on when I'm in the gym. I will use it to just fill up my own water bottle and keep my water bottle cool, but it's kind of nice to have them in there. And I'll probably stick some Gatorade, some Powerade Zeros in there also. So landscaping wise, the previous owners did an amazing job on this beautiful house, this beautiful property. And just, of course, it takes some maintenance. So other than the overflow stream that I was talking about, which, you know, I've got to cut back some of the weeds and some of the plants. I've just been having to trim back, like I said, some of the holly, which there has been an awful lot of holly. We do have a nice little rhododendron thicket right here, so I trimmed that back so it's easily walkable without getting your head stuck into rhododendron. And then we have this, they said this was a Japanese maple. I'm pretty sure this is a dogwood tree, but I trimmed out this little step down here. So I'm gonna throw these in the wood chipper and continue cleaning this up over the next week. So in this location, and I'm just showing the other side of the scene that I was just filming. This is all going to be a Japanese garden. So we already have a nice little water feature over here with a pond, and we have the overflow stream in the background. And what I'd eventually like to do is sort of combine those together and just make a Japanese garden with a water feature and just some more Japanese maples. We already have a couple in here, and just make it pretty, make it a little oasis for us. The ADU is in a sort of purgatory right now. It's somewhere in the middle of demolition and renovation. So what we've done is we've had to re-level the floor. So we've poured new self-leveling underlayment concrete. We had some water intrusion issues, so I had to pour concrete block and let that set. And I did the same along the outside, just to keep water from coming in. So the next step, of course, is I'm going to cut a hole in the wall. That is 4-wire, so it's 220 volt. I think I'm going to have an electrician come out and rewire it back to 120 so that I can cut a hole in the wall and put the heat pump in for her. Then I'm going to be priming all the walls with some Kills, and then repainting and putting in the foam underlayment and the wood laminate, and just making it look nice in here. It took them about a week, but the guys came out and dropped fiber. I had two choices. One was to run fiber underground, and the other was to bring it in over the power line. Neither one would have cost me anything, but the burial would have taken much longer, so I needed that for work. So they came in, they ran it over the power line, and it's working great. I have 5 gigabit optical fiber, which is fantastic. The only issue is I noticed that the branches are overhanging some of the power lines, so I've got a guy coming out this weekend to trim some of those branches back for safety. One of the things Deborah got, supposedly for me, but she's been talking about it ever since she found out about a Blackstone. She got the deluxe Blackstone 36-inch griddle, so I'm going to be putting that together probably sometime this weekend. We also got some nice little lanterns to go on the outside. I moved the bench over here because unfortunately I came out yesterday morning and a little raccoon had gotten stuck underneath the bench, and I think broken his neck. So that was sad and unfortunate. So I moved the bench so that would no longer happen. I've also installed our Nest doorbell and a bunch of other devices, and it's working great. As a matter of fact, it's telling me on my phone right now there's a person at the door. I'm wondering who that could be. Before I take you guys into another tour of the house, I just wanted to point out one more thing that I've got planned, which is here in the Pacific Northwest, you learn quickly where your low-lying yard areas are and whether you have a leak in some of your architecture, and we've been tackling both of those the past couple of weeks. So one of the things that I've done is I've noticed that I'm wearing the same trails through the grass all the time, which is fine. I mean, it's my grass, but I'd really like to take a sod cutter and pull up the grass here, flip it over, put down some landscape fabric and some gravel so that we have some nice defined walkways. And I actually have those pink flags are also going to be the walkways. So this is going to be sort of an enclosed, just sort of meditation area for Deborah, because she just wanted a nice little grassy area for peaceful purposes. Now we're in the downstairs portion of the house, and I've done quite a bit of work on the interior of the house because, like I said, it's been kind of rainy past couple of days, or sorry, the past couple of weeks, past couple of days it's been sunny. But We have a nice little musical area, so all four of us play some sort of musical instrument. So we have a nice sitting area with the TV. It's got a Roku stick on it. We seem to have lost the Roku remote, so we've got one coming from Amazon today. And then Deborah brought this nice little heater from Amazon, and it gives us nice heat, and it's pretty and works very well. And we got a little remote for it, which is very cool. So the other thing that we've got down here is my office space. At first I wanted to turn this into something really, really nice, really luxurious, but ultimately I just sort of threw it together. So I just threw in some bookshelves with the understanding that, you know, I'll go back and rip those out eventually and replace it with something better. I got a printer cart coming today, and so basically I'm going to have my desk right here. I do have my desk right here, and what I'd really like to do is right across from it have a couple of chairs or a love seat, just so people can come and talk to me. And yes, I know my bookshelves are crooked. They don't look great. I don't care. It is what it is. The main floor is coming together really, really nicely. I've come to really appreciate all the storage that we've got in this kitchen, including in the most unexpected places. Like I just noticed yesterday, we have cabinets down there in front of the stools. So the kitchen's been great. We still have the neighbor's temporary table because the movers still have our stuff. We have a china cabinet I'm going to be putting together for Deborah today. That's going to be going right here. We have a wave cabinet that is going to be where we put our shoes when we go outside. We have Deborah's kitchen island, which is going to go obviously in the kitchen once we have our table here from the movers. This is Mouse's spot. She's chosen this to be her very favorite spot in the whole house, and it's nice, it's soft, it's quiet, it's got sunlight, and she really likes it. Deborah and I picked out some really nice furniture, very nice couch, rug, some ottomans, some chairs. I'm going to be putting in a ceiling fan. It's right there, so that's what the ceiling fan is going to look like. The upstairs master suite. Deborah wanted rustic farmhouse. I'm giving her rustic farmhouse. So we're not sure what to do with these wood panels yet, but I've stained the window trim, and I've given this, it's hard to tell in this video, but this paint is called Moonbeam. So it's an off-white, and it has a little bit of silver in it that picks up the sunlight. So that looks really nice. So this is on my to-do list for today, to finish up the painting for the upstairs. The inner part of the, I think this is called the casement. The inner part here is, I have a nice little warm wood stain that's sort of a lighter brown that's going to be a little bit shiny, pick up the sunlight. So we're going to have three colors here. We're going to have the white and the dark brown and the lighter brown right here. So that should be nice. All right, so 15 minutes, that's not bad. That's what I've been up to today. My resting heart rate, so when I'm sleeping, it usually gets down into the low 30s. It was finally back to 38 last night, which is still kind of high for me. So I think today I'm just going to take it easy, do some painting today, maybe even go down to my favorite soup place and get some pho, which I've been craving for 2 weeks now. So it's exciting. It's all coming together, and I'm glad that you guys are sharing it with me. Talk to you soon.